What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Geo, my subscriber / follower on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,500 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, Geo's Twitter link will be in the description below. He's a very active guy on my Twitter, on Twitter in general. Cool dude, I follow him. He follows me. We're having a UU match right now. I am bringing the following team. You guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of today's match. We have Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, as it was requested by a subscriber to use Mega Blastoise, so I'm going to use it for a couple videos. Then we have Slam Puppy the Arcanine, Rock'em Rock the Donphan, Sharpstar the Starmie, Rotom Meow the Rotom, and Soft Body the Muck. And I really love using, it has some of the same Pokemon as my last team that I was using. But the Blastoise is different. I was going to bring a different Arcanine, but then I decided to bring Slam Puppy because it just puts in so much work. Offensive Arcanine just puts in so much work. So let's see what Geo's going to be bringing. Geo's also bringing an Arcanine. Ooh, he's bringing a Nidoking. Oh, I gotta add a Nidoking to a team soon. I miss Nidoking so much. He's got Arcanine, Slowbro, Florges, Manectric, Malamar, and Nidoking. So a super threatening team. Super threatening. And he doesn't... Oh, he does have an electricity immunity right now in the Manectric before it Mega Evolves. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Oh, and he has the electric immunity in the Nidoking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up with my Donphan. I kind of want to open up with Starmie at this point because it'll destroy everything on his team except for the Florges. And the Malamar won't really do too much. But we can't let that Malamar set up either. You know, we're going to have to open up offensive. We're going to open up with Rotom. We're not going to open up with Hazards. We're going to open up with Rotom. That way, as long as he doesn't open up with Manectric, we should be okay to go for a Volt Switch. I mean, then again, he has the Nidoking, so that could be a problem. I think right now our Rotom's actually in a really bad spot for opening, and I already pressed confirm, so freaking great. I would love to just get Rocks up. Seeing as he doesn't have a Defogger or a Spinner, I would love to get Rocks up and keep them up. But that would be the only thing I would want to do. I kind of want to use my Donphan a little more tactically, a little bit smarter than just setting up Rocks. It is a physical wall, so it can take some hits. It can kind of counter that Arcanine somewhat well as long as I come in on it and it doesn't come in on me, because then my Earthquake is going to do nothing after an Intimidate. And we're going to see how this goes, because I was battling someone else and they DC'd in the middle, right at the end of my recording. They had 2 Pokemon left and I was really frustrated, but it wasn't the most competitive battle anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I know this battle's probably going to be really good. So he does open up with a Slowbro, predicting the Donphan, so that's the one good thing for me. I don't think he's going to go for the Ice Beam. I have to get my head in. I've only been up for a little while. Let me get my head in the game. I don't want to go for the Volt Switch, which gives 2 immunities to it. I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp for residual damage on something. I really cannot give that Manectric a boost, so I can't risk going for anything but the Will-O-Wisp here. Granted, I could have gone for a Leaf Storm, and that would do a huge chunk of damage. So there's a slight chance he might go out into the Florges, predicting the Leaf Storm, as Leaf Storm would have been a pretty solid play. You know what? Kind of wish I went for Leaf Storm, because Leaf Storm would do a lot, would do neutral damage to Nidoking. And does Manectric resist Grass? I always get the elements a little confused. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I always get them a bit confused with what resists what. He does not resist Grass, so we do know that for the future. The Leaf Storm would have been great. He goes out into the Florges, so actually the Will-O-Wisp is going to be somewhat of a better play because we don't run Toxic on this team. But residual damage is residual damage. So here I can actually go out into my Soft Body Muck, and I can go for the type advantage right now by switching out into this. Plus, Muck is my special wall, so I will take any special hits from this thing like a boss. And if it's running Toxic, it's not going to be able to Toxic my Muck. So it's a solid switch in my opinion. A nice little check to Florges. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for the Moonblast. We're going to see how much this does. I do forfeit recovery by running Assault Vest, but you can see that it's pretty much worth it. He does get the special attack drop, which does not matter. And we are going to see the the leftovers on my opponent's Florges. So we're going to try to keep that in mind, kind of trying to keep the items in mind. Slowbro, we didn't see any item because it switched out. I'm thinking I'm actually going to go for an Ice Punch. I think the Poison Jab's a little obvious, and he's going to go into Nidoking. I think he might. Well, he's not going to protect because he's burned. You know what? Let's go for the Ice Punch. Let's go for the Ice Punch. I think the Nidoking's coming out. I really do. Plus, Nidoking resists my stab, and it has super effective damage in typing. So there'd be no reason for him not to go into Nidoking unless he predicts the Ice Punch. But Ice Punch, it's not stab, so I wonder how much it's going to do to a Nidoking. I've never been in this situation before to see how much it's going to do. But it's possible that it's going to do around 40% because I actually am max attack, max HP. He is going to withdraw Florges. I want to see the Nidoking. Show me Nidoking. Slowbro, we could have gone for the Poison Jab. That was a good play on my opponent's part. A very good play on my opponent's part. Plus, we're going to see the Rocky Helmet, so we're going to want to get the heck out of here. Without a doubt, we're going to want to get out of here. I don't really know what I want to go into. Possibly the Blastoise, because the Blastoise does have the Dark Pulse. Oh, that Florges is going to be such an issue. Alright, we're going to go on to the Blastoise, predicting the Thunderbolt. I could stay in and go for the Poison Jab and just kill off my Muck. But realistically, I would like to keep Muck around just for the Florges. I mean, my Arcanine can take care of the Florges. I think it'll one-shot it with a Flare Blitz. But as long as he's got Nidoking around, I'm just scared. I'm scared of a lot of his things. His Nidoking's going to outspeed my Arcanine because I'm not max speed. So I got to keep that in mind. We're going to go out into the Slowbro. He's going to go for the T-Wave. That is huge. Oh, we're going to get hacks this game. Oh, this is going to be a hacks-filled game. Actually, I got to say, Gio's team is extremely well built. Extremely well built. We can actually go for the Dark Pulse here. Even if he wants to switch out, I think it's the best play to go for. He might go into the Malamar here, though. Looking for that opportunity to set up. You know what? Let's go for a Water Pulse and go for some confusion. I don't think this Slowbro is going to set up. Notice that we didn't see an item. I'm sorry. Did leftovers go off? I don't think leftovers went off. That's just Ice Punch damage right there. And there's no reason to run leftovers on Slowbro, realistically, if you think about it, because you have the Regenerator. He used Thunder Wave, so it's not Assault Vest. So it could be Citrus. It could be Expert Belt, I guess, or Life Orb. I mean, I've never seen a Life Orb Slowbro, to be honest, but judging by how long he's thinking, I don't think he's going to go for... I don't think he's going to stay in. He might just switch out at the Florges. But Florges can't really touch Blastoise. They can't really do much to each other. So going out at the Florges seems like a moot point. He is going to withdraw. I'm hoping to see the Malamar. He does go on at the Florges, so you know what? At the very least, we got Stab off. We have to get Rocks up as soon as possible because we can tell that my opponent is going to be doing a lot of switching. A lot of switching. So had we gotten Rocks up before this Florges, I would be in a much, much, much better position because this Florges might actually be a little bit more damage. Now, I do land the Confusion, which is huge, and then after Burn, even though he's got leftovers, I might be able to take him out if he doesn't get the Wish off. Now, I'm trying to think, is he more tempted to switch back out of the Blastoise, or is he tempted to go for the Wish? I feel like he's tempted to go for the Wish, so I'm going to go for the Water Pulse here. He did just bring in the Florges. I don't think he'll switch directly out into the Slowbro, because the only thing Slowbro is going to do is take the Water Pulse. It's not going to do much of anything else to my Blastoise, it looks like, because he switched out. If he was running the Thunderbolt, I think he would have went for it. Unless he was really afraid of the Dark Pulse. But we're going to go ahead again and go for the Water Pulse. Once again, I would feel much better if Rocks were up right now, because then I wouldn't be too concerned with him switching out all the time. I mean, Slowbro does have Regenerator, so it doesn't matter, but at least the Florges would have been at a little bit lower HP. Actually, at this point, if you think about it, the Florges would have definitely gone down to this next Water Pulse had I had Rocks up, so that's how important entry hazards are to a game. Plus, say something on his team is running Focus Sash. Malamar is a little bit of a problem. I do have my Arcanine to combat it, so that should be fine. But, I mean, his team is really, really well built. It's a very good UU team, definitely. he's got a Slam Puppy on there, so he knows what he's freaking doing. Did I tell you guys about my dream beard? My beard dream? I shaved my beard off? I might have. I've recorded twice because of the other guy DC'd, so I don't know. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did it. I don't know. So he is going to stay and try to break the confusion. Hacks? Nope, he gets the wish off now. I need max damage on this Water Pulse in order for it to kill. I didn't get parried. I went for a Water Pulse, please. Nope, he's going to stay alive. Alright, so the only thing I can really do here... Now, I can hope that he hits himself in Confusion for Protect and go for a Water Pulse. I think that's what I'm going to do, because the opportunity to take this thing down is way too hard for me not to go after. I mean, he might switch out and pass the wish off, but I don't think he would want to, because Flores, I mean, having that Flores as a wall is really huge to his team. And if he doesn't get a wish onto it now, he's not going to get a wish onto it at all. So I'm gonna roll the die. You might say, actually, where are my dice? I'm gonna roll them really quick. Actually, let's roll them right now. Let's see how it works. Woo! We're gonna roll the die. But I'm gonna have two die in my hand right here, and we're gonna roll them. Evens says he's gonna hit himself. Odds says he's not. I got a 2 and a 5, so you know what? This meant absolutely nothing. He snaps out of Confusion actually and gets a Protect off. So, one turn Confusion for Mr. Geo. It really must be nice. Because I'd never get that. I never actually, I mean, I might break through Confusion 2 turns, but I don't actually get 1 turn Confusion. So, good for him. Good for him. But the Florges isn't really going to be able to do much except just get back up to full health. That's really all it can do. I'm pretty sure he's going to wish again. So I could go out into Rock on Rock. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay in again. I'm going to go for Water Pulse, because that doesn't seem like the obvious play. He is going to go for Moonblast, predicting the switch. So we're going to hope that he does not get a special attack drop, but he gets the special attack drop. All right, we're behind the 8 ball right now. Can we get Confusion again? No, we cannot get Confusion. He's definitely going to Protect at this point, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, I'm sorry. He's definitely going to wish at this point. Had I not gotten the special attack drop, I'd be in a much better position, because I could actually go for something. But I can't. So let's go out into Donphan and let's get our Stealth Rocks up at this point, because this is absolutely absurd. If I had them up, we wouldn't even be in this situation right now, because Florges would never have gotten the chance to get that wish off, because it would have had 2 entry hazards of rocks and would have been dead last turn. But he's definitely going to go for the wish here. It's a little bit too risky for him not to go for Protect. It definitely is too risky for him not to go for Protect, because an Earthquake will take him out easy mode. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to set up my rocks. I really don't want to give up the opportunity to get the Earthquake off, but at the same time, I don't want to waste the opportunity of getting free rocks up on him Protect. So if he does go for Moonblast, I mean, the rocks are pretty obvious, but I'm going to go for them anyway, because I don't really lose anything by getting my rocks up. The only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to lose killing the Florges nice and early, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. We can live with that. What you gonna do, Florges? I feel like he's gonna Moonblast now, because it's been so long. I feel like he's definitely gonna Moonblast. But then again, it's been like 10 minutes, and this is still 6v6. So this is an incredibly long game. I can tell it's gonna be an incredibly long game. I might not record 2 today. I might just record the 1. Because wow, good games are good. Had he not if he could have just hit himself once at Confusion, one of those times, it would have been great. Would have been fantastic. Preferably the first time. But it's fine. That would be wishing for hacks. We don't want to do that. Do we? He is going to go for the Protect, thankfully, so I did not go for the wrong move. I went for the Stealth Rocks, and that is great, because free rocks is free rocks. He doesn't have anything on his team that actually wants to take an Earthquake. Looking at his team, so if I had a stronger, if I was running an Adamant Donphan, if I was running Zanzibar, if I was running an Appy's Donphan, I'd be in great shape right now, because I could just go for an EQ and hit everything hard. He might switch out into the Slowbro. It's definitely a possibility, but we're going to go for the EQ anyway, because it'll do a butt ton to this Florges. And I don't want to waste that opportunity. Plus, there's a chance he'll go out. I mean, he might go out into Manectric. Now, if he goes out into anything, it's going to be the Slowbro or the Malamar, but probably the Slowbro to gain type advantage. But at least we got our rocks up. We got some sort of hazards going on. That is a good time. Had we had that much earlier, we would be a little in a... Look at how pretty Flores is. Look at that hair. She spends all day in the salon. She's like, girl, what's she doing? My name is Nope. Nope. No. But he's going to withdraw the Florges, unfortunately, and we're sure the Slowbro is going to come back out. So I think those might be the only two Pokemon we've seen so far in this match, are Slowbro and Florges. So we're going to get an Earthquake off. We're going to see how much it does. I mean, he's dwindling down my Blastoise. I can't deny that. He's definitely dwindling down my Blastoise. I'm going to go out into my... I wonder why I switched out my Muck last time. Well, I guess because he's physically defensive. Yeah, let's go... Oh, I could go on into Rotom. But then if my Rotom gets burned, that's more residual damage. Let's go on to the Blastoise, because I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Scald or the T-Wave. Most likely the Scald. Judging by his core, seeing that Florges is one of his Pokemon, I'm guessing this Slowbro runs Slack Off as well as the T-Wave. So it really kind of stinks that we've only seen the core so far. I'm hoping he makes a big play soon. Because until I get rid of them, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Though these are the battles I wish I was running Flash Cannon on my Blastoise. Ooh, he goes for the Psyshock. That is a really solid play. That actually might be a 2-hit KO. Ooh, it's not a 2-hit KO. And we don't see a Life Orb, so he's probably Citrus. We're going to go for a Dark Pulse here because last time I went for the Water Pulse. He is going to go for another Psyshock. Now, as long as I don't get fully parried, this might be... I'm pretty sure Slowbro is dead. Alright, that puts me in a really bad spot. That puts me in a really bad spot. I needed to get rid of one of his core. Ah! Alright, Starmie. I'm going to really hope that his Manectric doesn't run Protect. A Thunderbolt is a guaranteed one-hit KO. What else do I have on you, though? I really don't want to go for a Thunderbolt when I have all these other things. You know what? I have to go out into my... Yep, I have to go into Rotom. I can't even go into Starmie yet. Oh my gosh, he has too many things immune to electricity. His team is so well built. That fully para. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go for the Leaf Storm at this point. He wants to switch out, so be it. I'm sure that either the Florges is coming in or, I don't know, maybe he's going to stay in, but I doubt it. Maybe the Manectric will come in. Who knows? Who really knows? I would love it if the Manectric would come in. Because I think that... I don't think a Manectric really wants to take a Leaf Storm. Yeah, Manectric does not want to take a Leaf Storm at all. I don't even know if Malamar wants to take a Leaf Storm. I know Nidoking does. Not after Rocks, though. So our Rotom is going to be a huge part of our team. We are going to land our Leaf Storm, thankfully, and this should be a dead Slowbro, so I am going to get the revenge kill after my Blastoise going down. I mean, it would have gone down the following turn, but I would have gotten rid of the... the Slowbro without having to use my Rotom. Because now I'm at -2. Focus... Does Rotom learn Focus Energy? If Rotom learns Focus Energy, my friends, I'm running Leaf Storm Focus Energy. Nope. Oh, well. I would never do that. But, it would be interesting to see, though. So he does go on into the Malamar here. A very solid time for him to do so. His Malamar does not want to take a Leaf Storm, so all I really have to do is, I should Will-O-Wisp it, because these things are normally physical. Let's Will-O-Wisp it before we switch out. We're going to land the Will-O-Wisp, thankfully. We do want both residual damage and reduced physical attack on this thing because he's probably going to superpower right there. There's the superpower. But now ooh, that still does a lot. This thing might be choice banded. We know that we outspeed Judging by that damage, he's probably Choice Banded. So we're going to Volt Switch right out of here. Oh, wait a minute. I should have done that. I should have Hard Switched. Oh, thank goodness he didn't go into Mid-X. Oh my gosh. It wasn't even worth it because I'm at -2 special attack. Look, that does like absolutely nothing. Do I have anything that wants to take a superpower? I think my Donphan is my least. Actually, my Donphan kills almost all of his team. Realistically. At least at full HP it does. So I think I'm going to sacrifice Soft Body because Florges is almost dead. Slam Puppy can take care of Florges. So let's go out into our Muck. My Muck is going to just go down, most likely. It's just going to get completely destroyed. There's another superpower. He is at +1 right now, even though he's burned. I do resist this, so we might... Ooh! Muck showing off its muscles. So that's great. I'm really hoping that he is choiced, judging by how much damage it did initially. I don't think a Shadow Sneak is going to do much of anything. Yeah, I think I have to go for a Poison Jab or an Explosion. An Explosion would hurt that Nidoking a lot if it comes in. But something tells me this Malamar is just going to stay in at this point. So let's go for a Poison Jab. He's pretty committed right now. He's pretty committed. I mean, I could have gone for the Ice Punch. Ooh, an Ice Punch probably would have been a good move to go for. Ice Punch would not have killed this thing. But I should have... Okay, he stayed in, thankfully. I figured he was just going to be like, there's no reason for me to save this thing. Now, the only thing that this Muck is going to be good for at this point is an Explosion. Let's get this Poison Jab. Oh, that does nothing. Okay, that does absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah, because he's getting defense buff, too. Let's go for Shadow Sneak. We're just going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. We were planning on killing off our Muck regardless, so you know what? We're going to be able to take him down to the point where Burn will take him out. At the very least, that's what we got to do with Muck. So, Soft Body, I apologizing for using you in such a manner where all you did was die. But you know what? You helped take that Malamar out where nothing else would have been able to do that. So, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I mean, I could have just sacrificed something else and whatever, but I think at this point, looking at his team, I could go out into my Starmie. Because a Psy Shock from a Starmie does almost everyone in. As long as his Nidoking isn't choiced. I'm pretty sure a choiced Nidoking outspeeds. Let's see. Starmie. Yeah, a choiced Nidoking outspeeds me. I think the safest play... I'm just afraid of going out into Donphan, then he goes into Arcanine. But what can Arcanine really do to me? You know what? Let's go into Donphan. I do have the Sturdy, and I do have the Rocks up. This has been one heck of a battle. 20 minutes deep. And this has been a great battle. Wow. Oh, wow. Let me see what my girlfriend is saying. She's coming over today. We're going to play some Mario Kart. Mario Sunshine. So it's Mario. I always pronounce Mario. It's just my accent. And I get made fun of it so much. For it so much. Goes on into Fresh, which is going to be the Arcanine, so that's why I wanted to go on into Starmie. But then again, Donphan's kind of the better choice. We're going to do 25%, and we're going to be able to get an EQ off. We're going to be at -1, which is really what I didn't want. We can see how much this does, though, at -1. If it does at least 75... Oh, it doesn't even... Oh, it's not going to kill. Oh, if he's defensive... Oh, Let's go for Earthquake anyway. He might Will-O-Wisp me. That would be a huge problem. That would be a huge problem if he's defensive and he Will-O-Wisp me. But looking at his team with the Florges and the Slowbro, I really don't think he's going to have a defensive Arcanine. I would really hope he has an offensive Arcanine. That would be great. Because if he goes for a Flare Blitz, my Earthquake will take him out. Honestly, I really should have just preserved this Donphan for the Nidoking specifically, because that's going to be a problem if he's choiced. Donphan was the only thing to take care of it. So the best thing that could happen right now, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp and he misses. Or he switches out. One of those two things would be absolutely amazing. It really would be. Had I gone into the Starmie right here, we'd be fine. But I'm pretty sure Nidoking can take Starmie out with one Thunderbolt. With one Thunderbolt, it'll take me out. Yeah, that's a dead... Ooh, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp and he lands it. So he's going to secure himself both a broken Sturdy and a not very offensive Earthquake. So that really stinks. We see the leftovers, so now we know for a fact he is 100% defensive. Had I got into the Starmie, I would be winning this game. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think the best thing for me to do is to go out into my own Arcanine. Seeing that he's defensive, see, that's what I should have done in the last turn. Instead of going for the Earthquake after the Intimidate, I definitely should have gone out into my own Arcanine, gotten my own Intimidate off. Arcanine, you cannot take care of a Nidoking either. Extreme Speed does around 41%. And while that seems like a lot, it's really not. I mean, after Rocks, it's great. It's fantastic. I'm assuming that looking at his team, his Nidoking has to be Scarfed. He's going to withdraw fresh. I'm hoping that you go out into, like, I don't know. He goes out into Nidoking right now because he knows he can take the EQ. That really stinks. I would have liked to have gotten the EQ off on that turn, to be honest with you. That would have been amazing. Because then, if I had gotten a crit, I could have done stuff, but unfortunately I didn't. I could switch out into Rotom-Meow right now. But you know what? We're gonna let Slam Puppy go down. We're gonna go for an Extreme Speed here. We're gonna go for the Extreme Speed because we really do think that he's Choice Specs, Choice Scarf. He goes for the Earthquake. That's gonna be... Ooh, he's physical. Oh, can we take it? No, we can take it. Ooh, we see, and there's the Life Orb because he's a mixed Nidoking. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, he's going to withdraw his Nidoking. I should have withdrawn my Arcanine. He's going to go out into his own Arcanine and let me go down to the Rocky Helmet. Or did he have leftovers? No, he had leftovers. He had leftovers. But he's going to get hurt by the rocks, so double Extreme Speed might take him out. Oh, but he has leftovers, though. After the Intimidate, Choice Band. Oh, that looks like it can take him out. That really looks like it can take him out. Is it worth the risk, though? Let's see. If he goes for anything, it's going to be an Extreme Speed. What's my speed? If I'm not max speed, it's not worth it. No, I only have barely any speed investment. I mean, he is physical Arcanine, but I feel like he would probably run some speed just for this occasion. So, looking at my team, considering my Donphan is, well, not useless, because my Donphan takes care of the Manectric, even though I'm burned. I feel like he might Morning Sun, predicting me to switch out. You know what? We have to go for an Extreme Speed. Yes! Yes! Come on, take it out, take it out, please. Don't rejoice yet. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Woo! That damage was so close. That damage was so close. Oh my goodness. I think Gio and I battled once before and he beat me, so... woo! Wow. Holy garbage. Wow. Wow. Alright, so... we have to preserve this Nidoking now. I'm sorry, we have to preserve this Arcanine for the Nidoking now. Because... oh my goodness. I could not risk the Morning Sun. Had the thing Morning Sun, it would have been over. Thankfully, I do run some speed investment. I do not run a lot, to be honest with you. I won't tell you exactly how much I run because I want any counters. But this one specifically is not max speed. Now, a Manectric. We're at -1 right now. He's probably just going to go for HP Ice because it hits both my other Pokemon. And he knows that I want to preserve this thing. What else does he have? He has Florges. Florges we're not worried about, though. I think... how much does HP Ice do to a Donphan? Alright, Earthquake is not going to be a one-hit KO. HP Ice does 50%. We still have a Starmie, but he's going to Mega Evolve right now and kind of destroy those hopes. So I think I'm actually just going to have to go for the extreme speed to get a little bit of damage off. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for extreme speed to get a little bit of damage off. I really think that's a huge mistake, though. I think that just cost me the game. I think I should have switched out into Starmie, looking at his team. I should have just sacrificed Starmie, went out into Donphan, gone for the EQ. He's going to go for a Volt Switch, yep. Ah! I think I just lost. Well, then again, his Nidoking is pretty low. The question is, can an Ice Shard take out his Nidoking? I forgot that I have Ice Shard. It's all I have to do is Ice Shard him. Looking at his remaining Pokemon. Alright, so that wasn't the worst play in the world. We got some damage off of that thing. He's going to take Stealth Rock when he comes back in after the Volt Switch. But we don't really have anything that can take out that Manectric. Had we switched out, then we came back in with Arcanine at some point with full attack. Yeah, I think that Extreme Speed would have done a lot because we were at -2 right there, and that still did a good amount. Oh man, wow! I still think that play is going to cost me the game. I have nothing to outspeed, or well, the only thing that outspeeds that is my Ice Shard, and I don't think that that's going to kill. But oh no, wait a minute! I got to save my Donphan because he can't kill my Donphan in one hit. That's what I'm doing with Manectric. So he does go out into Nidoking. Nidoking is going to be at the point where I think an Ice Shard will take him out. Realistically, it's my only hope. Assuming that he's Scarfed. Wait a minute. He's not Scarfed. I remember, guys. You guys were yelling at the screen right now. We saw the Life Orb on the Earthquake. Let's go out into Starmie. We saw the Life Orb on the Earthquake. Let's go out into Starmie. Oh, you guys would have been so mad at me. You guys would have been so mad at me. If you posted a comment before you saw that moment saying, why are you thinking that he's Scarfed? You saw the Life Orb. You should go back and comment on it and say, I'm proud of you, Shady. Hashtag Shady's learning. Because I just remembered the Life Orb on the Earthquake. Wow. Look at that. I accessed parts of my brain that I've never accessed before in Pokemon battles. So we're able to go out into Starmie. We don't got to risk the Ice Shard because I'm not max attack with my Donphan. So it's not worth the risk. He's pretty much got to let his Nidoking go down at this point. And then I think I'm feeling a lot more confident. Because even though my Donphan's burned. But the Manectric did take around 50%. The Manectric did take around 50% after Stealth Rocks and then an Extreme Speed. So we should still be able to take him out with an Earthquake. And if not, an Ice Shard should pick him off after the fact. I'm really hoping anyway. I really don't know. So he's actually he's gonna withdraw Nidoking. Sacrifice the Florges? He's gonna sacrifice the Florges right here. Hoping that I go for a Skull, but there's no reason for me to do that when I can go for a Psyshock. Now that Nidoking is definitely at the point where an Ice Shard's gonna take him out. So I really wish I had Zanzibar right now, because I would be fine. But instead I gotta hope that my Donphan, my Rock on Rock, can actually take him out. So he's gonna go out into the Manectric here. He's going to take even more Stealth Rock damage. See, look at that. Look at that. He's going to get the Intimidate off. I know what his plans are. I see what he's trying to do. No! He DC'd! I don't care. I don't care if he DC'd. I'm uploading this battle because that was... Man! That's the second one today. The person DC'd. Geo, what happened? I'm checking Twitter right now. We're going to get this live. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, you know what? Let me play that battle out for you guys really quick. He kills off my Starmie. Maybe with a Thunderbolt. If he goes for Thunderbolt, I switch into my Donphan. I'm gonna hit OK so we can get some music in the background. Oh no, we have Glitch City, never mind. If he switches off, because I'm still online. So it wasn't me. My bottom screen is still online. But he kills off my Starmie, I go into my Donphan, I go for the Earthquake. Either A, he switches out into his Nidoking and it dies, or B, his Manectric dies because of the amount of HP it was at. If he switched it out, his Nidoking would have died, and then and then I would have sacrificed my Rotom as he brought back in his Manectric, because I would not be able to. I would not go for an Earthquake when I'm at -1 Intimidate. So I would switch out my Rotom. So I think I had that game. I'm pretty sure. You guys let me know what you guys think would have won. I'm pretty sure I had that game if you played out that way. Even if he goes for the Volt Switch and goes out into the Nidoking, then I would go on into Donphan, go for an Ice Shard, do the same exact thing either way. So luckily I had that Rotom there waiting as death fodder. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really disappointed that battle didn't get to finish up, but there's no way I'm not letting you watch all that, because there were some really tactical, sick plays in that game. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.